Hi, I'm Sam, and I'm going to talk today a little bit about my journey to get me here. I've always known that I wanted to be a parent, and that is happening very soon. And I guess any big change will come with quite a bit of anxiety with it. And so for me, the last couple of years as I approach parenthood, things started happening that were uncomfortable for me. Social anxiety was a thing that I'd never really had to worry about before. I'd always been the sort of person who worries about what people think of them, who looks for external validation. But for me, it was something that I could manage with, I had coping mechanisms for that. And so it hadn't been something that I thought too much about. But as I got closer and closer to parenthood, I found myself questioning the things that I did, the way that I operate, everything. And when that happens, when the places that I were comfortable in, social situations around my friends, when you find yourself feeling like a fish out of water in those situations, then it can be quite all-encompassing. And for me, that was when I knew something needed to change. So I started to look for people like me, people to talk to, and I found a group called Menfulness. They're a York-based group, a bunch of like-minded guys who use social media, exercise, fitness, and just general activities to approach mental health in a different way, to kind of not remove the stigma, but kind of accept that everybody is on a journey and everybody's different. And so there's no obligation to talk about where you're at. There's no obligation to solve anybody's problems. More than anything, it's having like-minded people, feeling common ground, sharing experience, and feeling like you belong regardless of where you're at on that journey. So for me, it gave me the confidence to talk. When you go through something that you can't always find the words for, it can be quite difficult to talk to those closest to you, your friends and family. You can't always find the words, or you worry about burdening people. And so having a group that maybe aren't quite as close, where you can practice talking about where you're at, will give you can find the words, you can find the confidence. And so for me, it was a game changer. I've since then, I'm a coach. I have a social media account that I'm using to try and find the words, find the experience, share where I'm at. Because I believe that if you talk about your experience, then it gives permission for other people to talk about theirs. So my advice would be, if you're in a tough spot right now, is that it's all right, and you will find your tribe. You've just got to look for them and try and find the words to talk to the people around you. If you live in York, then I highly recommend York Menfulness. They've got a Facebook group, they've got a website, menfulness.org, and join one of the groups. Just open up, practice, it gets easier, and you'll be surprised the amount of people that when you start talking about where you're at, validates their journey and allows them to talk about where they're at too. So give it a try, and good luck. Thank you very much for listening.